know, I'm gonna let you get some rest. And thank you again for forgiving me, for saying all those terrible things to you, and for cursing you. It really means a lot to me.
Why are you saying John is not my son? I mean, how could he not be?
Grace, honey, don't get upset. John probably is your son. It's just we don't have any proof.
Oh, well, why do we need proof? I mean, what's going on here?
TC was suspicious the way Ivy was acting with David earlier.
I think Ivy threatening to destroy him is more than his refusal to get her pain medication.
TC thinks it's possible that Ivy hired David to come to Harmony with the sole purpose of breaking our marriage up.
What?
Think about it, Grace. Ivy tried to get you away from Sam and she couldn't. Now she's using David to get you away from Sam.
But everything that David has said from the beginning has been true. You had checked out everything.
But TC thinks that with enough money and influence, power, anything can be faked.
Like when the government gives people in the witness protection program whole new identities.
Well, but Ivy? I mean, come on, she is in too much pain to conceive and execute such a complex plot.
But Ivy was in perfect health when David first came to town.
And since he couldn't break us up, TC thinks that Ivy brought John in to team up with David. She knows having his son would help ease the pain of us losing our baby.
Oh, come on. Look, I don't believe this.
Look, I don't believe it either. But on the other hand, we don't have rock-solid proof that John really is your son. Now, TC thinks it's best that John take a DNA test just to make sure. And I think it makes sense to put any doubts to rest.
You think we should take a test?
Yes, I do.
Well, no, Sam. And TC, I am sorry. But I think it is your anger at the Cranes that's making you come up with something this outlandish. And John is my son. I am sure of it.
Well, here's someone who would know the truth. Whatever that is.
Tell you the truth about what, TC?
Tell us if you're working for Ivy. Tell us if she hired you to play Grace's husband in hopes of trying to get Sam back.
You don't pull any punches, do you?
Just answer the
Just
damn
stop
question.
it, both of you. I mean, David shouldn't be treated like this when he's been nothing but kind and decent to me.
Oh, I hope I haven't missed anything.
He shouldn't be questioned like a common criminal.
We can't trust him to tell the truth anyway.
Like TC said, there is a way to find out if David is Grace's husband and John is their son, a DNA test.
Grace, you don't have to agree to this. I know how happy having John in your life has made you, all right? I don't want to take that away from you.
No, TC raised a doubt about John being my son. I believe he is, but if there's any question and we need to get to the proof, then let's just get on with it.
Are you sure?
Look, I believe that I am John's mother. But you need hard evidence. You're a cop. And I know that that will eat away at you, and I think it'll eat away at our marriage if we don't know for sure. So we will ask John to take a DNA test, and we will find out for once and for all that I am John's mother.
Yes!
So how do you feel about that, David? Do you object of John taking a DNA test? So any objections to John taking the DNA test?
No, none at all.
He's bluffing.
You're welcome to have John take a DNA test.
Grace, are you sure about this?
We need to erase any doubt for once and for all.
You're right, Grace. It's best to end this nightmare now before you're more hurt in the end.
Well, I'll just make arrangements to give John a DNA test.
And we'll prove if he's David and Grace's son. And if he's not, I was right. David is working for Ivy.